Well, boys, the time is almost upon us. At the time of this video going up, there is a little over 24 hours left until Bungie takes the Destiny 2 servers down to update them for Beyond Light. That means the time you have to get any last-minute things done is growing very small. About a month ago, I released an ultimate Beyond Light prep guide that included absolutely everything you needed to do to prepare for Beyond Light. But hey, listen, I understand not everyone has the time or even wants to do all the things I mentioned in that video. So today, I'm going to be compacting all the most important things I mentioned in that video into this video. That's right, boys, Papa MiFi is back for the final time before November 10th with a last-minute prep guide for Beyond Light. In this video, you will learn just the necessities when it comes to prepping. Nothing crazy, just stuff you can do within the next 24 hours to get you prepped for Beyond Light. But first, if you're new, and only if you enjoyed the videos, then feel free to subscribe. I'd love you forever. So the first thing to do, and I put this first just to go ahead and get it out of the way, bounties. Now hold up, before you click out of the video, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go and do every single bounty across the entire solar system, but instead, just the weekly bounties from the Vanguard, Crucible, and Gunsmith. You can pick up 2 from each faction per character, and each of them, when turned in, is going to net you 12,000 XP. That's 72,000 XP per character. Then, if you end up doing them on all 3 characters, well, that's 216,000 XP. And to accommodate for new players that have never prepped before, as long as you complete the bounty but don't turn it in, then it will not disappear from your quest page when you boot up the game for the first time after Beyond Light launches. Then you can simply turn it in and bam, you just got a buttload of XP right at the start of Beyond Light. Now, if you want to do a little more and get a little more XP, then you can also do the Gambit weekly bounties and Eris weekly bounties. And there, if you have a little bit more room for bounties, then you can also do the daily bounties from the original 3 vendors I just mentioned. Those daily bounties are worth 6,000 XP each. And the final thing is, don't forget that your quests and bounties have a shared inventory space of 63, meaning the more quests you have, the less bounties you can carry. Next up is going to be resources and materials. First is legendary shards, and I'm going to tie these in with clearing out your vault. I know you more than likely have a ton of legendary armor and weapons that you threw in your vault in case they ever became meta or you thought you might ever use them. And I can also bet that a lot of those weapons are going to be expiring / getting sunset, so now is the perfect time to part ways with them and get some legendary shards in return. If your vault is just overflowing and the thought of going through it is daunting, like mine was, then I highly recommend using Destiny Item Manager, aka DIM, to help speed up the process. This is what I and many other people have used for clearing out our vaults, and it makes vault cleaning a piece of cake. You can filter your vault by when the item is getting sunset, the type of weapon it is, duplicates, and much more. I promise this isn't an ad for DIM. It's just something I use every day, and I think honestly everyone should use. I also get asked about it from time to time over on the live streams. Hey, what are you using? And well, it's Destiny Item Manager. Also, if you're unsure of a weapon roll and you want to know if it's a good roll, then I highly recommend you join my Discord, where I have a chat channel where you can take a screenshot of a specific weapon roll and ask if it's worth keeping or not. People in the Discord will tell you if it's good or if you should shard it. Link to my Discord and Destiny Item Manager in the description. Next is going to be upgrade modules, and this one is super simple. Just go buy some from Banshee right now so you don't have to be going back to him every time you need to infuse something. Because trust me, you will be infusing a ton of stuff with that brand new 1260 power cap in Beyond Light. Getting around 15 upgrade modules should be your goal. Now for enhancement cores. I bet my bottom dollar that if you go to your inventory right now, you have a ton of finest matter weaves. Well, now is the time to actually use them. If you have never used them, then the TLDR of how they work is you use it and the next yellow health bar ad you kill has a chance to drop a singular enhancement core, and this effect will not go away until an enhancement core drops. The best way to use these is by going to the Leviathan and sitting where you spawned. From there, just use a finest matter weave and snipe the Cabal from afar, standing in front of you until you see a purple engram drop. Once you see that, then just rinse and repeat until all your finest matter weave are gone. You should aim for like 50 or so enhancement shards. Finally, for resources and materials is going to be planetary materials. And this one is also super easy. Just go to Spider and buy the materials he is selling for 1 legendary shard. Don't ever buy the ones he's selling for 5k glimmer, because that's a waste of your glimmer. Just the ones that are only being sold for 1 legendary shard. Even if the material you are getting is going to be from a vaulted planet, because it'll still be useful in the first season of Beyond Light. Next up, and this is a big one, so listen up, energy. Beyond Light is on the horizon and you're gonna need some energy to grind like crazy. And that's where G Fuel comes in. Dozens of flavors to choose from, cans in case powder isn't your thing, and if you don't like caffeine but you want to stay hydrated while tearing up the surface of Europa, they got a formula to keep you hydrated that is caffeine free. The best part, code MyFi will save you 10% off your entire order, and it'll also support your boy. Okay, this one isn't really part of the prep, but at the same time, it is. Link to G Fuel's website in the description, baby. Now for exotics. No exotic is being sunset or removed from the game, but some of the quests/planets connected to some exotics are leaving. Now, Bungie did state that there will be a kiosk where you can purchase exotics that are no longer obtainable via their original method in Beyond Light. In order to purchase these exotics, you will need an abundance of resources, and I mean an abundance of resources, and an exotic cipher/ascendant shard. So if you have any exotic quests that you are super close to finishing, then you might want to look at going ahead and finishing those so you don't have to waste the resources. The other thing I want to mention is Whisper of the Worm and Outbreak Perfected. These are very strong exotics and very easy to obtain. If you don't have either of these weapons, then I highly recommend you get them. Also, I will be live today at the time of you seeing this video, and tomorrow, the last day before Beyond Light or before the servers go down, helping people get them over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/myfi with an underscore at the end. I'm normally live around 3 p.m. EST, so if you want help, then come on by and I will gladly help you. I've helped dozens of people get these exotics, raid exotics, and much more. Now, the last thing for exotics is going to be exotic armor and ascendant shards. There is currently a farm in the game that allows you to get tons of ascendant shards and exotic armor by farming the Nightfall this week. Each run should only take you 10 to 15 minutes, and my God, you get showered with exotics. I made a video on how to farm it a few days ago, so if you want to check that out, then the link to that video will be in the little eye in the top right-hand corner, also in the description. And finally, last thing is going to be God roll weapons from this season. To be honest, there's only 2 I'd really recommend, and that's because both of them are nuts and really easy to obtain. First is Falling Guillotine with Jagged Edge in Column 1, Swordmaster's Guard in Column 2, Relentless Strike in Column 3, and Whirlwind Blade / Surrounded in Column 4. If you don't have the Season Pass upgrade to get 2 Column 4 perks, then Whirlwind Blade is what you should be looking for. Also, just check your vault or just any of your characters to see if you have this roll, because if you do, well then congrats, you just found a God roll that you didn't even know you had. The next is going to be the Ikilos SMG, which is the best primary in the game currently. The God roll is as follows: Column 1, Corkscrew Rifling, Column 2, Seraph Rounds, Column 3, Threat Detector, and Column 4, Surrounded with a Range Masterwork or a Stability Masterwork. You can obtain both these weapons from the Drifter's Recaster in the tower. More than likely, you have one too many Umbral Engrams laying around, so just go ahead and start focusing them and try to land yourself a God roll. And there we go. That is everything you can do within the next 24 hours to get you prepared for Beyond Light. But now I need something from you. Yes, you. I need you to let me know in the comment section if you're a pie or cake kind of person. I don't have any Destiny questions, so yeah, let me know. Me personally, I'm a pie type of guy. Nothing beats coconut cream pie, I'm telling you. With all that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to drop a like, and I will catch you all in Beyond Light. That feels so good to say. Peace.